Once a conger eel exceeds
then
10
its
pounds,
price will increase several times.
The little boy in front of me only spent one afternoon. I caught 2 giant moray eels of this size. I believe that after watching the boy's entire fishing
definitely
process,
surprise you.
I saw him skillfully getting out of the cabin, cut a snapper weighing about 2 pounds, then hang the fish hook. Without hesitation, he threw it into the sea. Then he was on the second fish hook. A stone snapper weighing about a pound.
Have to say,
bait used by people.
they are
all fish souls that domestic fishermen work hard to catch. But the fishing tools they used were not fishing rods. It is the salt rope fishing method most commonly used by Filipino fishermen will be in the sea. Release a main line several kilometers long. Every other distance on the main line, a branch line and a float with bait will be tied up. Although this can greatly improve the efficiency of fishing, but it's very difficult to operate. If you're not careful, your fishing line may become knotted. And the one in front of me is only 10 years old. A boy with 7 years of fishing experience. The operation can be said to be quite mature. It takes less than an hour. He is alone. All dozens of fish hooks have been arranged. At this time, there is still some unused bait left in the cabin. The boy was also put back into the sea. So this time the salt rope hanging. What kind of surprise can it bring him? As the next day comes, early in the morning, I couldn't wait to go to the sea area, recycle fishing line. He first put the pebbles used to fix the fishing line, fished from the bottom of the sea, then start to retrieve the fishing line upwards. Little by little, the boy pulled him onto the boat along with the fishing line. A huge figure also slowly floated up. When the boy pulled it out of the water, he discovered this is actually a tiger stripe weighing more than 10 kilograms. Although the boy was very excited at this time. Such a big fish. He couldn't pull himself into the boat alone. Finally, with the help of the photographer's only father, then did he successfully pull the grouper into the cabin. If this fish were kept in China, it would be worth at least available locally in the Philippines. But it can only be sold for less than a fifth of the price. But despite this, the boy is still very satisfied with today's good start. So he worked hard to continue to collect risk after recovering several ditches in succession. Another one appeared underwater. Huge figure. The boy's father recognized him from a distance. This is a giant moray eel curled up. Maybe it's because I struggled in the sea for too long. As a result, this moray eel was already dying. But such a huge body, put on market, you can still sell it at a very high price. When the boy saw this, he also grasped the fishing line with both hands. Only then did he pull the moray eel onto the boat. Can be seen. Just these 2 fish products almost filled half the cabin. The boy's father was very happy at this time. Because just stop these 2 fish. It's completely possible for him to make a fortune. But their luck didn't end there. As the 3rd fish was slowly pulled out of the sea by him on fish hook, there is actually a very beautiful emperor's star spot. If this kind of fish is placed in an ornamental fish pan, it can indeed be sold at a very high price. But if it is sold as fish meat, it is no different from ordinary grouper. 3 big fish hooked. By this time, the little boy was so tired but that when I think about completing his father rewarded him with a complete set of Ultraman toys. It's like the boy has been injected with chicken blood. Start to speed up the take-up speed. Soon, the 4th fish was successfully pulled out of the water by him. Maybe when biting the hook. Too long. The fish had no vital signs at this time. When put on the market, the price will naturally be greatly reduced. After putting it in the cabin, the boy began to recover the remaining fishing line. After recovering a length of less than 5 meters, the other end of the fishing line, a huge familiar figure appeared again. Not surprisingly, this is another giant moray eel weighing more than 10 kilograms. The boy wanted to rely on his own strength. Pull him directly onto the boat. But there is not much physical strength left. No matter how hard he exerts himself, I can't even pull this giant thing up. Finally, with the help of his father, the moray eel was successfully pulled up. After recovering the last dead eastern star spot, the boy's father decided to take advantage of the 2 return to the dock immediately after weighing and measuring. These 2 moray eels weigh 15 kilograms in 10 kilograms because all the remaining fish caught died. Therefore, the boss only paid them about 4,850 equivalent to about RMB 600. So do you think this kind of income is high?